Okay, hello, YouTube, I guess. And then we're gonna go to Black Magic Web Presenter. There we go. So week 8, physical security. Can everyone see the screen on Zoom? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay. So real quick, flag. Hopefully Anakin did not delete the wrong one. It's SIGPwny unlock _the_flag exclamation point.
We had 2 meetings like John.
Yeah, so let's make sure that the one that's up has that as the flag.
So true.
It was right. Okay, cool. So definitely fill that out. Today's gonna be a super short actual talking meeting, and then we're gonna do stuff right away. Big announcements. Fall recruitment is this Saturday. That's 2 days away. People who are developing challenges for fall recruitment, please get them in tonight. People who are going to be participating or are interested in fall recruitment, go to sigpwny.com/hackathon right now and sign up. There's a form. Sign up right now. I want to see a ton of new submissions because we're trying to figure out how much pizza we need to order. So, sign up a lot. That way we get pizza.
Is it only for dinner or lunch?
It'll be pizza's probably going to show up at like 3 or 4, like the halfway point. So it's like a late lunch, early dinner. And then, okay, real quick, Halloween event details. Halloween is a Sunday, and that is also when we are running what's supposed to be running our seminar. So it's Halloween. It's also a Sunday. It is also Dad's weekend, so a lot of your family might be down here. This sounds silly, but I'm going to run a quick 20-minute meeting on, hey, a lot of your kids say you're in like a hacker club or something like that. Here's what this means. So it's just going to be, here's SIGPwny, here's what we do, here's the participation, like here's all the stuff we do. Here's the people you talk about in passing, like, oh, Thomas said this, or oh, Nathan said that. That way they know people and they know what you're talking about. And we're going to record it and put it up. So if you want to bring your parents, it's a weird thing to do on a Sunday, but what else are you going to do on a Sunday on campus? So anyway,
This Sunday?
Next Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to talk about that in a second. Okay, physical security. I'm going to be done with this in a minute. It's really, really critically different between organizations and people. I'm not going to go into it that much, but here's the advice for both. Have cameras. Make sure that your cameras are not necessarily like one of those big cloud solutions. So like Ring is not super great, but it's better than nothing, but don't put it somewhere private. Like don't put it in like a hallway upstairs or something like that. Put it outside your house. That's pretty important. Just because people get into Ring cameras all the time. Bolt down your valuables. A safe is only as safe as like how heavy it is. Because if someone walks into your house and sees a safe, they can just pick it up and walk away with it. And it doesn't matter what the code is, they're just gonna walk away with it. Reinforce your entry points slightly more than average. People who are trying to like break into your stuff are looking for the easiest thing to get into, unless they're like specifically targeting you, in which case you probably have other problems. Yeah, you want to protect against the standard adversary. Someone ramming into your house with a car is going to get in no matter what. And hope you get stupid burglars. This March, my house actually got broken into. It's a really funny story because the burglars were potentially the stupidest burglars ever. If you're interested, I'll tell it once we're lockpicking. Breaking into physical security. That's what we're doing today. So, relevant meme. So, quick legal warning. Possessing lockpicks in Illinois is like legally gray, but it may not be like gray. It might just straight up be illegal in other states. So check before you go somewhere. You never know. Also, lockpicks are small. They're really easy to walk away with. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on everyone just to make sure that everything stays here. Real quick terminology for what's going on with lockpicks. This is, what do they even call this actually? The wrench. It's a tension wrench. Thank you. This is a tension wrench. And when you put it into a lock, you want to simulate the turning of a key. I'm going to do this live. If it works, it'll be the sickest thing ever. So you put it in here. And then these are the two kinds of picks. There's a rake, which is meant to get all of them up at once. And then there's like the standard single pick. Now, camera. No, I'll just do it in front of everyone. There's like a few people. I'm sorry, YouTube and Zoom people. So, to pick a lock with a standard lock, there's lots of pins here. You want to make sure all the pins are up just enough so that it's able to turn, but not so far up that the bottom part of the pin is going to stop the lock from turning. So that's a careful thing that you got to do. And you kind of, once you do it a few times, you kind of get a feel for it. But notice how it's a slight up and down. This one right here, this furthest one's too far. And then let's go. This is a training lock. This one's meant so you can see the inside and kind of know when you're right and when you're wrong. The harder locks are these ones. They are kind of, this is a master lock. It's a pretty standard lock. I actually took this from the law building when they needed me to get a computer for my job. It was locked down, so I had my kit on me for some really weird reason. So I picked it and I show up 10 minutes later with the computer and they're like, how did you have that? And I'm like, don't worry about it. These are the harder ones. These will be worth more points. And then we've got even harder locks with like safety solutions on them. And then the big prize for tonight, a safe that is worth 3,000 points to crack, that not even ACM knows how to open. So, yeah, if you get that, it's the same amount of value as running a meeting. We also have this one. The battery might be dead though. So
It has a key override.
it has a key override, so pick that. Pick the override, I guess. So yeah, that's the meeting. We're faster than that. We're gonna crack locks for 45, 55 minutes now. Real quick, next meetings, Full Recruitment CTF. Go sign up for it right now, please. SIGPwny.com/hackathon. It's food, prizes, companies will be there. Ian will be here. Robbie will be here. That's not surprise. Robbie's gonna be here. So people who know Robbie, that's pretty cool. And then Sunday, we are covering the day after that, we're covering the Big Rick, which is a it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. If you want to know what that is, Google Student Rick Rules School. Yeah.
Is that guy gonna physically here?
He's in this room.
Oh. Cool, nice. Yeah, this is I just heard this from somewhere in Illinois, but no idea. No, me too.
That's how you know you made it. And then next Thursday is forensics. That's going to be how to hide hidden information and how to retrieve and analyze data from systems. We're going to do a